Hey there, this is Brad Gill at Next Home Lifestyles with a special market update for May 2020. So if you've been thinking about buying or selling a home under the current shelter-in-place mandate, or even later this summer, then be sure to stick around. Let's start off with a quick update on the shelter-in-place mandate. I'm sure that you've heard by now that the SIP has been extended through the rest of May for Santa Clara County. But several previous restrictions are being removed or relaxed. One good update for real estate is that beginning May 4th, agents can now tour occupied homes. But this, of course, is not an open invitation to run out and see everything on the market, as the same showing protocols are still in effect as before. One, appointments and property viewings should still be conducted virtually when possible. And two, only in the event that a viewing is not feasible, then by appointment with no more than 2 visitors at the same time, following social distancing protocols and CDC guidelines. What does all this mean for our market? Well, let's take a look at the market stats. For the city of San Jose, as of May 1st, looking at residential single-family homes, condos, and townhouses, we currently have 617 active homes on the market for sale. Compared to the same time last year, we had roughly 1,072. So we're down about 42% in inventory level currently year over year. Looking at current demand levels, we currently have 370 pending contracts, compared to the same time last year when we had 720. So we're down again almost half compared to the amount of traffic we had on purchase contracts compared to last year. And next, looking at closed sales for the month of April, we had 419, compared to the same time last year when we had 697. So again, statistically, we are way down in the amount of inventory, buyer demand or pending contracts, and closed sales. Even though we started 2020 with 50% less inventory available than the year before, usually by spring, we have a noticeable surge in both inventory and pending sale levels. However, since the SIP went into effect back on March 17th, we've seen the opposite. Although total overall inventory levels are slightly higher month over month, both new inventory and pending contract levels have dipped. Looking at a recent market survey conducted by the California Association of Realtors, it showed that by mid-April, 48% of its members had reported that a purchase contract had been withdrawn. Another 57% of its members reported that a home seller had withdrawn a listing from the market. So as to be expected, we can see a direct impact of the SIP on our market, most likely driven by the restrictions from the shelter in place, loss of down payment from falling equity markets, and major uncertainty in our local job market. But what's interesting is that contrary to popular belief, with both inventory and pending sale contracts down about the same amount, home prices have actually held steady so far. What should we expect looking forward? Well, buyers expect prices to fall. The same survey from the California Association of Realtors showed that 9 out of 10 buyers believe that there will be a severe decline in home prices from the pandemic. And home sellers expect prices to hold or even increase. If not now, then later this year. As the same survey also showed that home sellers have not been drastically reducing prices, as buyers would expect, with only 33% of members reporting a recent price reduction. Meaning, home sellers are seeing this situation merely as a temporary phenomenon rather than a 2008 type housing crash, with many choosing to simply withdraw their homes from the market rather than slash their asking prices in order to move their property. Although it's still too early to tell the exact toll, we know that its impact will not be similar to that from the last major recession we had back in 2008. First, we went into this economic pause from a very strong position. Plus, the previous factors that led to that recession are not present. For a more detailed look into why 2008 was so different, you can view this video here. Also, locally here in the Bay Area, where many of our residents are technology workers, who so far seem to be somewhat shielded from the industries that have been most affected by the shelter in place, there are far too many reasons why our price levels should remain strong in the Bay Area. First, overall inventory levels for housing remain at an anemic level. Foreclosure activity and mortgage delinquency rates remain flat as home equity levels continue to climb. Increasing rental expenses combined with record low interest rates are still driving and will continue to drive demand for residents that have solid employment. And with the SIP further easing some restrictions on real estate services, I do foresee increased sales activity looking into May and June. So I believe overall that we'll see a temporary flattening of home prices from this event, followed by a quick return to seasonal norms. The reality is that real estate is still and continues to be a very sound financial investment. And as many are discovering while they are sheltering in place, their home is an important refuge from the stresses of the outside world. So if you're still considering making a move this year, be sure to take the time to connect with your knowledgeable Next Home agent and discover how these changes can help you into your next home.